Live. Welcome, everyone. Today, we're going to be talking about smart contracts, Solidity, Ethereum, and everything to do with transactions in crypto. So, if you're a beginner, you want to see what we're working on and what courses we're taking, we're going to do that all today. So, come with me. Again, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Today is a little bit different. We're going to be talking about actually a little bit of coding. Actually, we're going to be looking at a couple of projects that we're working on, especially with Ethereum and Solidity, and talking about that. So, if you do not know what that is, it has to do with smart contracts and has to do with if you're hearing a lot of things with NFTs and things like that. So it's in that kind of world. And a lot of people have questions on how to get started, what is it, how to use it, and also too, there's a huge boom of businesses that need people that do just this. They understand how to use these new tools and everything like that. So we're going to be talking about it. And I want to show you what I'm actually using right now. It's called buildspace.so. It's an interesting, it's a new site. I really like it. And oh, what in the world? Janet, hold up. Janet, thank you so much for being here. Long time no see. How you been? Good to see you. Good to see you. And Buildspace is made for ones that want to learn by building and not just doing tutorials. And that's exactly what I've been interested in. So it came out of Y Combinator, and this one allows you to start working on projects and learning new things, such as like building and deploy your first Web3 app on Ethereum, and with Solidity and smart contracts, shipping an Pokemon NFT trading center with custom Open Zeppelin contracts. If I'm using a lot of terms you haven't heard of, it's okay, or platforms. But just to know, there are tools out there if you're trying to get involved with NFTs or crypto and trying to figure out how can I start understanding these processes. This is what they have right here. A lot of interesting new projects out there, and I'm learning just like everyone else, and I'm just starting from scratch. So I'm just showing you an update of, you'll see behind the scenes of what I've been working on the last couple of weeks or a month or so, and then going from there. So, let me know if you have questions on this or anything that you're building. This is what we do every single week. So let me know what's going on with you, and we'd love to see it. First of all, let's hang in Costa Rica. That's awesome. What in the world? Having a great vacation. That's what I love seeing, Janet. That's great. Hope you're enjoying it. Hopefully you're having good weather right now. That's excellent. I just dropped in the chat, if anyone wants to see Build Space or sign up for it, you can definitely do it. It's free to sign up, and that's another great thing about it. They're teaching you for free, and then again, it just takes your time and energy to do it. So I'm going to show you a little bit around of what I've been working on, uh, the course that I'm in, and also to I'm just probably going to work on my project in just a little bit. And as of course, Notion, I'm taking notes and trying to do the best I can. So in this project, what you're doing is you're creating a Web3 app with Solidity in a Ethereum smart contract. So the project is, someone is going to be able to wave or click and say, hey, hey, what's going on? And it waves, but it also then puts that wave on the blockchain. So you making that contract, it goes through all of the basic formats of putting something on the blockchain, creating a contract, and all those things. Although it's something that might be very simple, a wave, you go through all of the processes building a smart contract. That same contract could be used if you're doing something with, say, for instance, you're releasing certain entities and you're making a contract that can be found, like, you see this in like OpenSea or different places like that, where you're having two different entities come together and you're exchanging, right, money for a very specific, again, NFT. But you could do this also too, and this is found in My First Million. In the future, instead of necessarily having a lawyer or putting things in escrow and doing this, you could actually do this with a smart contract. and actually write code to be able to release to both parties what they said that they're going to be giving. So you could actually be writing that in the contract. So that's a lot of interesting things coming up. And again, I'm just learning about it right now. I'm just working on it. So I wanted to show you, yeah, what's going on here. Yeah, been out here almost a couple of months now. Oh my goodness, that's great, Janet. That's awesome. Living good. That's what I love seeing. We miss you too. We miss you too, and glad that you're back. Let me know if this is normal time you can jump on and stuff like that. But yeah, we're gonna be here. You already know. But I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. That's great. Okay, so what we're gonna do real quick, I'm gonna show you the course that I'm in, what I've been working on. If you want to join, I'll drop the link if anyone wants to join the class. Good times. Awesome. But again, this one, it does take a little bit of patience and coding experience. If you've never coded before, I'm not the best coder. I'm really not. So guess what? I'm asking a lot of questions. I'm in their Discord. I'm chatting with friends that are better than me. But right now, I'm making it through. I'm on the second part right now, so I'm finishing up. But yeah. So if you look at this, getting started, they give you getting started videos. They talk about, oh, what's your motivation? They ask different prompts. You can do this. They give you tons of different videos. I think that's pretty awesome. They also give you times to just work together in the chat. Actually, there's a time right now, so you can talk to people in Discord. There's all these times right here, how you're building it, how you're going to be changing it, all of those things. So I thought that was pretty cool. And again, all this is free. I mean, I think it's just taking the time. If you're interested in something like this is just top notch. Top notch. So will it go paid in the future? Not really sure, but they're really having some good traction and getting people that are interested. I would pay for this. So as you're going through this, first they talk about how to write and deploy your Wave portal smart contract to local Ethereum network. So showing you how you do it on your local computer, how you test it, and then actually afterwards connecting it to your wallet and then making sure that you're actually doing it on the web. So that's where I am right now. I finished doing everything on the test, deploying it to the website. And then over here, as you can see, I'm working on my other website for this in React right now as well. So I know usually on this channel we don't look at too much code, but again, there are some other things coming out in no code space that are going to be touching upon smart contracts and things like that. But right now, understanding how everything is put together um, and how it's written is really important. And then you can use certain elements of no code that are going to be on the scene, and that's building. But right now, it's really, really crucial to start looking at how to start knowing what this means, how to start reading these contracts and writing these contracts. And so, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. If anyone has any questions, I'm going to be just walking through my assignment today because I wanted to show people. And there's another video coming out where we're going to be talking about what I think this is really, really important. But if you have other questions, working on other projects, let me know. If not, I'm just going to be picking up where I am in my class and talking about what I'm doing. And you're going to see it in real time, kind of what I'm working on right now and how this is going to be affecting the next phase that we're going to be working on. So let me know in the chat if there's something else you want to see or you have other questions on your project. But I'm going to be showing you what I'm working on. And yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Okay. And yeah, Janet, let me know what's going on with you and your business and everything like that. What you been up to? I know Erica will be here in a second. Okay, so we're going right here. I'm in the middle of connecting my wallet to the web app. Okay. All right. So I'm working on bringing this information in and copying it. So what I've been doing is I've been using Notion to just keep track of all my things that are going right and things that are going wrong. As you can tell, sometimes I'm running into errors, so I'm writing out what's happening. But I have got to start writing out this code right here and got to write this. So let me know if you have any questions. Oh, good times. Christopher, thank you so much. Glad that you're supporting the channel. Glad that you're here. Good times. Okay, so right now what I'm looking at is it's talking about using window.ethereum. So in order for your website to talk to the blockchain, you need to somehow connect our wallet to it. Once you connect our wallet to our website will have permissions to call smart contracts on our behalf. Okay, so this is again talking about that contract, talking about talking to the blockchain and connecting it. So we open Riplet and go to app.js under source. Okay, so I have that. Okay, so this is good. Okay, cool. So I have all this stuff. I've been half writing. I was up at like 3 this morning working on this. Oh man. Malcolm X. Marcus X. Marcus X. Just started following you yesterday, looking at all the videos on no code app development. Oh man. Awesome. Marcus X, thanks so much. Let me know what you're building, or I'm glad that you're on this journey, man. Glad that you found me. So let's see. If you've logged into your MetaMask, it will automatically inject a special object. Okay, Ethereum in our window. Let's check if we have that first. Okay, so right here, all it's saying is this is a little bit of code that we're putting together. I'm going to create, and this is why I love Notion. It just keeps everything organized. I am just going to do /code, and then it allows me to just keep my code snippets right here so I can keep track of everything. All right. It's September 1st. Totally forgot it was September 1st today. Man, where did the time go? Okay, so I have this right here. That's why I love Notion. Okay, so I'm going to just say keeping track of code on. Okay, so now I know the block. Again, by the way, I'm going to say, my wife just went crazy on, she got upvoted on Reddit. Her Notion doc just was killing it. Hold on a second. I had to show you this. Notion. Bet she's on the front page. I showed her how to use Notion before. She didn't want to hear it. She didn't care. And now, where is she? Is she on the front page? This is the Notion subreddit. Where was she? She hit like 500 upvotes recently. Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da. Let's see, I might have to have her give me the exact URL. But it was the other day. It was like last week. It's got like 500 upvotes and got like 4 medals. I do everything. I try to be active on Reddit. My karma points are just not there. Templates. Let's see. Is she there? Moving, posted by. What's this? I gotta see where she's at. My template. I gotta have her send it to me. Okay, that's a side point. All right, let me keep working on this. No, thank you. Building an app for musicians, but I'm looking for some sort of voting mechanisms to integrate. Cool. Let's see. Mechanism. It depends. Does it have to be a downloadable app? Is it going to be a web app? So you're going to do something like Product Hunt, like it's going to upvote and downvote. Let me know if they need to download it, or you're going to try to do something similar to like something called like Product Hunt, where people can upvote things. Yeah. Let me know. Okay, let's see about this. Okay. So we've got to have this logged in. runs. Okay, so I've already done this. See if you can access the user's account. Okay, so I've built that over here. Okay. I'm getting the error, which is fine. It says, let's see. So when you run this, you should see that the line, you have the Ethereum object printed in the console of the website when you inspect it. When you inspect it. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Let's inspect it. I'm thinking about doing a scraping tool coming up. Okay, so let's see about this. I don't see that. Oh, first, well, no, I mean, it's right there. I wish there was a screenshot so I know I'm on the right track right here. Okay. Next, you need to actually check if we're authorized to actually access the user's wallet. So once you have access to this, you can call our smart contract. Great. All right, that's great. Basically, MetaMask doesn't give our wallet credentials to every website we go to. It only gives to the websites we authorize. Again, it's like logging in. Makes sense. Makes sense. It's kind of like the VFriends site and stuff like that. But what we're doing here is checking if we're logged in. So check the code below. Okay. So this is the code that I have to do again. That's a little bit more. All right. All right. We got to do this step by step. All right. My allergies are killing me today. Just absolutely killing me. Some people are asking, oh, what are we looking at? Yeah. So we're looking at Buildspace. Yeah. So Buildspace is a kind of like a cohort course. It's 2-week course where they teach you how to build something. And right now I'm really interested in NFTs and crypto and things like that. So it's a free course and they teach you how to do a bunch of things. Also, too, the projects aren't boring. So I've done so many tutorials where it's just boring all the time. This one, you're shipping a Pokemon NFT trading center, which I think is pretty cool. Creating a smart contract. There's one of creating your own NFT collection. There's one with the blockchain where you're having a turn-based game with blockchain. It's pretty interesting. There was one about League of Legends that I was waiting for. Maybe they push that back. But again, that's what I'm working on. So people are asking, where's the Twitch dashboard? I'm on that one too. Huh. I don't know where that was. Yeah, so if you're interested, I can drop the link. But remember, this does take a bit of patience. And if you're doing half coding or you're kind of doing low code and or just interested, I would say check it out. I'm not really good at this stuff at all. And that's why you're seeing me struggle. But it's pushing me to learn new things. And also too, this also helps when I'm doing more advanced things in low code or doing things with yeah, canonic or things like that that you'll see later on. This just helps you to understand and know the framework if you're going to infuse some code into your project. Yeah. So that's what we're working on today. That's what you're seeing me struggle with. All right. So, and of course, I dropped the link. You can sign up for it. It's free. They're not sponsoring this. I just thought it was a real cool idea. And so that's what I'm sharing. So let's see here. I've got to add all of that. So I have a lot of that already done, but it looks like I add this section where it talks about account length, those things. I've got to add this section. I bet it's that section. So let's see. Ethereum, PWA, downloadable mobile app, for example, if you choose between two songs, you're being the judge to vote. Okay. Better on your option. Okay. So you choose two songs. So the first question I have is, are you doing this manually now? Like, say for instance, do you already have an audience and like you already have the mechanics, right? So people are already doing this in like a Facebook group for you, and you like that, and now you're trying to simulate that into an app. Like, do people already like do things like this? The reason I asked, so the mechanics of your app. Excuse me. Sound like I'm dying today. Just allergies, guys. Just allergies. Um, if you're doing that, you could do it with Bubble. Thunkable might be another one. I've done it in real life. Okay, so you've done that. 2 songs and being judged, can vote. It's got to be a blah 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 blah. Okay, cool, 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 cool. What would I do? What would I use? What would I use? Bubble would probably be something that works for you. That could definitely work. Depends. Are you brand new to no code? Have you ever done anything with no code? I'm trying to find a platform that would be the best for you. That's easier. There's some that have a higher learning curve, like Bubble. But the reason, if I'm looking at this and I'm picking 2 different ones and you're judging it, I would just have an upvoting. So what I would do is I'd probably put it in softer. Probably make it in softer. Where's my use case? Let me just look at use cases. Templates. Here's my upvotes. Internal tools, online directory. Is this technically a directory? Yeah, so upvote tools. So this one in softer allows you to do an upvote, right? So you can join, you can look at what people are doing, upvote whatever they want. If you really need it to be an app, like a downloadable app, yeah, then you could just have a shell built for it. Let me grab that. Let's see. Shell app wrapper for yeah, mobile site. It's the same way how they do app wrappers for Bubble. If you really want to submit it to the store, you could do the same. Very fast when it comes to okay. App wrapper. So there's 2 different ones. If you want full control, probably there are, if like Stephen Campbell's listening. Stephen, what's up? Stephen would probably tell you to go to Bubble. I am in the camp of trying to move very quickly and validate. It depends on if you're doing this as a hobby, if you're trying to make a certain amount of money at a certain time, validating how many people are doing. It depends on what you're trying to do. But like, if I was really, really trying to do this like fast and to go out, if I already have an audience and do all these things, I would probably go the softer route where I'm already making the web app and then I'm just wrapping it, which means it's just framing it up and then you can submit it to the app store. That's probably what I would do. Familiar with Swiss Beats and how they've been doing verses on Instagram. Yeah, 2 people going head to head on it can vote on which beats are better. Yeah. Who did we work with not too long ago? Kato on the track? Was it Kato? Yeah, we did a video with him when he was in Virginia. So yeah. So that's the thing where you're saying head to head audience. If they're doing it on Instagram, are you just having them do the battle on Instagram and then you're directing them to then vote somewhere else? So you're still gonna have it on Instagram? Is that what you're looking for? Let me know. So if you were like, say for instance, like doing it from scratch, all no code to have a full complete like suite, most likely I would say to have full control. I would probably be Bubble for what you're looking for. It's probably Bubble. Um, no, I want it to be built into one app. Yeah, then you need Bubble. Yeah. So if you follow Stephen Campbell, I do a little bit of things on Bubble, but I'm not the best at it. So what you would probably do is Steven, of course, would, yeah, you can follow tons of people, but Steven's really good with this kind of stuff. Bubble.io, and then you would probably need daily.co because that way allows you to bring in the video features, and that can definitely work in Bubble. And then you can do the upvote, downvote thing. That won't be an issue. You could do all that in one app. Yeah. Yeah. So there's a couple of people to follow on YouTube and on Twitter. Stephen Campbell's one of them. You can go to like, there's two women that do a lot with Bubble. But I would probably follow them. Again, what I would say is it's a higher learning curve, but if you want those exact features, and I think AirDev has a free course as well. Use cases, get started. I think it's Air. I think they have courses. Hold on, AirDev.co courses, AirDev Academy. There we go. And I think there's a boot camp if you qualify and stuff like that. I think there's one online, but yeah, check out sessions, whatever. I think there's a boot camp online though. Let me check. That will definitely help you out. I do say, yeah. No problem. Yeah, learn to build like the pros. Yeah, this boot camp. Yeah. So boot camp curriculum, intro to Bubble. This is a one that a lot of people enjoy. I think this is free. I'm pretty sure this is free. Like, not, yeah. Wait, why is this free? Yeah, here we go. So if you're serious about Bubble, a lot of people like that one. There's what is that? Build Camp as well. That's paid. But this is pretty interesting. So AirDev, again, they're just killing it right now with Bubble and all those things. But this is something they put together, which is really impactful. A lot of people like it. Again, I think that will help you a lot. But check out Stephen Campbell. He has a crazy YouTube channel, and check him out on Twitter as well. He made a couple different sites like Tiny Acquisition, I think. So he has his marketplace there. He did virtual ghostwriter. We've done a couple videos with him before in the past. So check him out. And yeah, man, keep me posted on what's going on. I mean, of course, you can watch my channel and stuff if you want. But if you're like what you just described, that, yeah, Steven kills it at that. Let me pull up Steven's channel. Stephen Campbell. Stephen Campbell. Let's see. GPT-3. I'm finding him right now. Yeah. Let me pull up Stephen. Yeah, I'm putting it right here. So Stephen, check out Stephen. Help you all that stuff. What's up, Lee? Oh, you want to see Lee's in the chat too. Lee's in the chat. Marcus, check out what Lee's got going on. Lee has my launch stash, so launchstash.com. Well, my launch stash.com. Check him out. So you're seeing what is possible with Bubble. This is Lee's project. So if you're looking to connect with someone, go follow Lee on Twitter, and he's got all that stuff. Do you have anywhere where I can book a one-on-one call for about 30 minutes? I usually don't, but you just joined the channel. Message me. We'll figure it out. I usually only do paid, but you're here. And you're just getting started, so it's no big deal. So just email me later. I just dropped in the chat. So if you want to just talk briefly, I usually do that. I have a limited amount, but if you want, just jump on my schedule. We'll go from there. It's not a problem. Not a problem. Let me, Lee, what are you working on right now? Go check out Lee's stuff, by the way. Lee and Edmund's stuff. Let me What about now? Is my mic? My mic was off. Okay. Maybe I'm back. Yeah, let me know what you think about Builder. I'm glad you're doing it. Let me know what you think about it. Yeah, I'm not sure if you saw the project I'm working on right now with smart contracts. Okay, yeah. So yeah, anything follow Stephen and Lee about them? Okay, cool. I'm back. All right. So yeah, Lee, you just got here. So I'm working on this thing called Buildspace, and they're pretty interesting. It's coding, so it's that, but you can build like smart contracts, do stuff like that, build like NFT marketplaces, all that kind of stuff. So I'm working on that right now. I'm gonna release a full video later on, but I like it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I think I'm gonna do something with my first million or do something like that, and then I'm gonna do the other one, like the limited edition, like NFT collection, like dropping it, doing that. I like it because it's all course based. It's free. It takes a lot of effort for me, at least, because I'm really bad at coding. Uh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's coding. There's just certain things. I saw a couple different no code projects that can do things with smart contracts, especially in like bubble. But the things that I need to do, and like I just need to just build it in coding right now until the tools are more. The thing is, there's not even great tools for coders to do things with smart contracts. So it's just going to take even longer for no code to get there. Thank you, Janet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if it's because of the storm or something. I'm in that mid Atlantic, but we're getting some crazy rain. So I don't know if that's why my mic is jacked up or stuff is not working. But anyway, yeah, yeah. So I just got to do it, man. I just see there's not a lot of information out there right now that is easy to consume. That's why I found Buildspace. A friend of mine, shout out to Justin, found this. But I think I'm going to just really triple down on this. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, so I'm doing some stuff with NFTs. So before I did a project where it was Sam Tucket Island, where you could purchase virtual land. And I was doing that with a couple ideas from The Hustle and My First Million. And I've been interested in that for since January, I guess, and working on that. So I've been doing some kind of things. And then instead of just trying to buy NFTs and waiting to see which one pops, I'd rather learn how to write contracts and get paid as a consultant. I'd rather just do that. So it's too much anxiety for me to try to predict the next NFT rock or monkey that is going to be like $5 million. So I'd rather just learn how to do it myself. And then when companies need to learn how to do NFTs, I can just make money as a consultant. Yeah. Yep. 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 That's the plan. That's the plan. So yeah, Lee. I'm working on this. If you see it, I'll send you the file when I'm done. My Notion doc, but I'm working on constructing like so I'm in Replit, which is pretty cool. It's almost like the Google Docs for coding. And so you can share it, you can do whatever. So right here, I'm in the like app.js. And that's another thing. I'm learning React and Next.js too. Um, so right here, I'm in like app.js and I'm writing out what's going to be happening with the contract. This is the main page that we're having. Before I was editing it, you can see right here what it looked like. It just said, "Good times. My name is Doc, and I build frameworks to go from idea to real business. Send me a business idea." When they click that, it's then going to make a statement be able to be added to the blockchain. So I'm connecting the wallet to this website right now. That's what I'm working on. Yep, 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 yep. So that's why I'm going line by line because I have to get my MetaMask wallet all set up and getting those things, but I am not succeeding yet. So that's why I am going in looking at my assignments right here. Yeah. It's interesting. It's an interesting class. Yeah. So I'm in section 2. So there's 4 sections right here. And it's a pretty good videos. Like I'll send you the link if you want to join it. I think we're in 2 weeks in. No, it's a 2-week class, so each section is like 2 sections a week. So it ends in 2 weeks. So I've been working on this thing for like 5 hours last night. Then I woke up, working on it again. So that's where I'm at. So I've got to zoom out for a second so I can have this. All right, so I got to write this thing to add it. Then we'll see. I got to see what I'm doing wrong. Okay, so I'm just going back and forth, guys. If you have any other questions, let me know. I'm working on this right now, but I'm going to still be here. If you see me go back and forth, that's what I'm looking at. So I have to go, and I'm dyslexic, Lee. And so doing this, that is giving me some trouble. I've just got to get better at, like, I don't know. I'm working on it. I have so many errors that I'm constantly, but they say that's part of the process. So I'm working on it. All right. So I'm importing as React from React, okay. So this is part right here, I believe, from Ethereum, import app.css. So that means it's bringing in the CSS information, which is actually interesting. This actually does allow me to understand more, Lee, of understanding when I'm downloading different templates from WordPress and how everything's organized and the parts that they say do not touch. I didn't understand like the index and like the CSS files. So let's see. So crazy. I was looking at NFTs yesterday, figuring out how to email you and behind where I can go live. That's great. That's great. Good times. Well, it all worked out then, man. Thanks so much for being here. Yeah, email me. We'll connect. It'll be all right. Yeah, glad that you're here. Yeah, perfect timing, man. Perfect timing. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't usually put out. There's a couple hurdles you have to get to me. I don't make it very easy because then it finds if I put my email in a couple different places, and then people would just email me all the time, and they weren't serious or just like you could have just watched my videos. So that's why I actually removed a lot of the ways for people to directly contact me unless I'm live, and yeah, it works out a lot better that way. Okay, so we're here. Okay, so we're at that level. Export default function app. Okay, so I did that line right. And you got to go line by line. That's the one thing that gets me, Lee. But that really gets me. Then with no code, I'm not used to going line by line. So just a state variable we use to store our user's public wallet address. See, I don't have that. Current account, set current account, React use state. So it feels like I just had to rewrite this whole thing again. It feels like I just had to rewrite this whole thing. Bottom line. I feel like that's the bottom line. That is just wonderful. They're adding things, but that's a lot. All right. So what I do is I just bring this all into like Notion right now because I'm not good at like coding in Replit right now. And then I just screenshot a section at a time, and then I just had to rewrite it, and then I got to put it back in. Like that's the bottom line. That's the only way that I've found that I can do this without losing my sanity. Okay. So I'm right here. So I just moved it up. So I did half. I did it to right here. Oh my goodness, yeah. And then I know people are going to be like, "But this is a no-code channel. Why are you doing this? You told me this is a no-code channel." I know, but this is part of it. There's certain things I have to do until it's it's no code. Hopefully someone like Lee can already have all this stuff done for me. Then I don't have to do this anymore. Okay. I had to redo all of that. Export default function app / / Okay. But that's why I love Notion and things like this. You can really have Notion do whatever you want. And then also too, I can keep track of all the things I'm doing daily and then refer back to it. And that's why I'm recording everything too. Because I know people are going to have trouble with this as well. And I can just refer them to all these live streams because I've been doing this. Also, I have my second channel where I'm doing more coding on that side. I just don't usually show coding on this channel because it's all about no code. So if anyone cares about that, I'll drop it in the chat. I just started that channel because it's kind of just, yeah, it's, I think I'm going to make it my smart contract or like Ethereum or something to do with, what's the right word? Crypto, maybe? I don't know. Does it matter if it, yeah, code. All about building. Yep, exactly right. Yeah, man, and especially because I really think that this is going to be a big thing. And I think a lot of people are seeing like the get quick, like get rich quicks schemes of NFTs versus I think this is a way that a lot of people are going to be making money, especially like you see what like Gary's doing with VFriends and stuff like that. Um, I think there's a lot of, I'm not sure if you saw that, Lee, or anyone that saw this, but VFriends, this is when Gary launched it a couple months ago. But to get access to all of his to get access to his um events, you had to buy everything with your wallet. Let me see how he made this site. Yeah, originally he first made this site. Yeah, he did it with React. Okay. All right. So before he did this with so I got one of them. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to it. We'll see what happens. Um but I think that's just the beginning. I think a lot of people are gonna do projects like this. Number one, you can start making money off of every transaction if people are selling it other places, and that's what he's doing. I think a lot of people are gonna do that. He was using Webflow. Yeah, he was using Webflow when he first launched it the first day. He was using Webflow for that, and then he switched it over to be custom. But yeah, he definitely used that. Lee, I'm gonna put it in the chat real quick. This is my other channel, and so I think I'm gonna be going like daily on that other channel and on Twitch because this channel, I don't think the audience, some on this audience do want like this kind of stuff, but a lot of times this is just like it's just not it's just not. I don't think so. I've tested a couple different pieces. I've done crypto on a couple different ones. It like falls every single time. So I was like, I just need to separate it out. I need to have a different channel for that. But yeah, I just put it in the chat. That's my other one. Just got started. I've been experimenting with it, just putting live streams on it. But I plan on just coding on that one and being on Twitch for the most part. And then just once in a while, I'll be coding or doing stuff on this channel. I mean, I'll still be active on this one. I mean, this is my main one. Constant. But I think the other channel, I'm going to make it an entire crypto channel instead. Ethereum. Right here, I'm writing this code out. And what it's basically doing is it's telling line by line, and that's why it's so important. If it's case sensitive or whatever, it's actually making sure whatever you're typing, you're telling the system what to do. So that was a big difference for me at least. And I know that might seem very basic, but I always got frustrated or I did not pay attention enough to how specific or what I was doing when I was coding. And then I was constantly getting errors because I just wasn't looking at if I was spelling something right, or if I didn't have things in capital, a capital E instead of a lowercase. So that's one thing. And then also the curly Q brackets, or just the curly brackets, excuse me. That also jacked me up. So I'm just working on this, guys. Then the console.log, I believe that allows you to see when something happens, then it will then add. So say for instance, if I get to that point in the code, it will then give me that message in the log. I believe that's how it is. See, I'm adding this. Turn. By the way, Lee, what do you think about Builder? Yeah, all the time. All the time. Do you like it? So are you going to switch it from Bubble, or are you just experimenting with it, or it's for a totally different use case for you? See, so I'm adding that. Yeah, I type the wrong thing all the time. All the time. Then when people see my code, then they're like, "Oh, you just didn't spell this right." I'm like, I can't even see that. I have to walk away from the computer. Yesterday, I just had to take a 2-hour walk. I was so just distraught. I was like, I can't do this anymore. And then came back like 2 hours later. It worked. I also am working on my patience. Let's see. Yeah, let me know. I was checking out. I saw that Gil put out that Chrome extension video for Builder. But yeah, let me know if you're just trying it out or you're thinking about actually switching. Be interested. I like it. It's different to Bubble. Feels like you're learning some code. Yeah, and I think this is the whole thing with Builder, and I don't have a problem with them. I just think it should be more categorized that it's a low code builder. Oh, they changed their website, huh? So what is Gil working with them full time? Yeah, I see. When I'm looking at this, future development is visual. I think this. Yeah, I I think this is a low code one. Want to do both Bubble and Builder? Yeah, I feel like when I'm looking at everything going on with Builder, it's a low code builder, which is still good. Still giving me great components and is doing what I'm asking. But there is very like Flutterflow, Clutch, and Builder are in low code, and the structure, the difference of what you're trying to do is so different than just no code. And which I'm fine. I'm just like, just tell me that it's low code then. Because there's a huge jump. There's tons of other things. I've asked him this. So that's why I'm like, good health to you. Maybe I'll get to it one day. I'm just like, I've got to be fully devoted if I'm going to switch it over. And everyone that loves Builder are devs coming into no code. Gil is great at coding and already was a developer, so he's killing it. If you're looking at everything that Kevin likes about this, Kevin was already a developer. So I thought it was very interesting. Okay. Let's see. Let me finish this up. I'm gonna finish this page or finish where I was, and then we're gonna. If anyone has questions or anything like that, let's go with this. Okay, so check if we're. I think it's pulling in devs. Yeah, I definitely. It reminds me of Buddy Base. Like devs just love that, and I'm like, hey, or back endless. They're like, yeah, this is so much easier. And I'm like, well, it's easy for you because you're a dev and you know what this is. For someone that is specifically going for no code or in the space of not wanting to learn how to code, it's like night and day. But that's why some people don't want to hear that, so I just don't say anything on Twitter about it. I let other people argue about that. Let's see. Accounts. That. Then. Dot. Then. And so what we're looking at, what I'm doing right here, I believe what I'm doing right here, I'm just telling the system as we're building this out, as we're on it's just the chain of command. What is happening progressively? Where am I going? And then it's telling the system, hey, when we get to this point, this is what's going to happen next. That's what's happening. That's what I'm asking. So it's when it's saying like request, then do this, you're literally telling it step by step what to do. And if it's working correctly, then we won't have any errors and life will be good. But that never happens to me because I never write out code right the first time. Let's see, accounts, check for one. And I like how what he's doing is right here, he's writing in the lines that tells me what it's doing too. So the slash slash, it's telling me like grab the first account you have to access, store the user's public wallet for later. He's telling me what the code is doing below the line, which is really helpful. Really helpful. Because sometimes I'm like, I'm writing this, I don't know what that means. So we could have multiple accounts. Check for one. Check if we're authorized. So he's telling me right before that, which is awesome. One if accounts dot length. I don't know what the exclamation point, but I think it's just saying if it's 0, the length is 0. I have to check that. Again, I'm still learning this. If that happens, grab first account we have access to. Okay, cool. Is that a period? Okay. Grab. Okay. An account equals counts. Oh, it's there. Okay. Then I'm having a console log, so it's telling me this happened. Found an authorized account. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. So log. Dot log. Let's see. Found account. Go count. All right. So we have that. Excuse me. Let's see. Count. Okay, store the user. I'm gonna do these 4 lines and I'm done right here. Let's see. Right there with oh, I gotta do one more tab. Okay. Store users. Oh, awesomely. Thank you. Thanks for staying. Yeah. Let me know if you need anything, by the way. Have a great day. What is it? It's 5 o'clock in London right now. Thank you so much. Okay. Account. Set current account. Okay. All right. How do I do that? Okay, I think that's that. There we go. Else. Okay. One more. Console. Console log, no authorized account found. Okay. Log. No authorized account found. All right. That's good right there. Let's see about this. Console. Okay, let's do that. Squiggly brackets. Cool. Glad you're liking it. Still, I got a lot to learn. Still working on some things, but hopefully this is helpful. Brackets. Gonna do curly ones. Bracket again. Do it again. Okay, cool. So we have that section. All right. So keeping track. Okay, so we have that done to the point of. Let's see. Let's go back for a second. All right. So we just did all the code up until right here. Then it says React use effect, check if wallet is connected. So it's telling the page check if the MetaMask is there. Then underneath it's saying return, make conduit, hey there, blah blah blah, hey wave at me. And this is what we've already made. So really, I've just got to do this one last part here, and then I can copy and paste the rest. I think we're good to go. All right, so I bring this over. Okay. Got to bring these things over. Come on, come on. All right, that's good. Move that. Got to add one more image. And the reason I'm doing this, I can't, I guess if I'm using another screen over here, but the problem is I'm reading chat on the other side. And so I'm just struggling. So that's why I got to do this. Maybe it's a little bit janky, but it's working. Okay, so return. Where's my Notion doc? Okay, so I got to write React dot use effect. And the reason also too, they want you to write out the code to build out that muscle memory. And so a lot of developers will not give you just straight code to copy. If you're doing an assignment, they want you to write it out. Which is actually, I thought it was really annoying and stupid at first, but it actually does help you get used to writing. I was like, that's the dumbest thing. They want me to suffer. But it actually does help you. I was against it for a while. Okay, so we have that. So use effect. So check wallet is connected. So I'm pretty sure that we're just checking if the MetaMask is set up. And now we're setting up the container right here. Header, hey there, idea button, return. Let me see if I do that. So I'm over here on that side. Let me go back. Return, yeah. So return main container, data container. Yeah, it's all this. Here we go. So let me copy this over. Already did this. Copy it. Class name item button. Send my idea from my first million. That's what I was doing. Put this over here. Put that there. I know I'm going to get errors in a second. So it's just the way of the life. Build a connector wall. Okay. So that's step one. I'll have to do that section in a second. How many lines is that? 75? How many am I at right now? All right, let's copy this over. Copy this. Copy this. Bring it over to Replit. I'm going to replace all this. Copy all that. Bring it over. I'm at 57. I'm at 52. Okay, so we're getting there. All right, cool. All right, so we got that one. And then now that we've finished this, we got everything where we added. Okay, so we're getting ready. Check for the MetaMask. It says right here, idea button. So it kind of looks like what we had over here. My name is Doc. I built the framework to go from idea to real business. Send me a business idea. So it's the same framework. Now what I need, I know I had to work on that thing right there. Okay. Now the last thing that we need is to bring in this part right here where it says wave button. Actually, I've already done the wave button. So that should be done. Wave button. Send me. Okay, I did that. Click. No. Okay, so I'll worry about that later. Dev. Okay, send me your idea, which is fine. Yeah. So that one right there, though, because it says connect wallet. So click on it. So I need to actually say connect wallet instead because I have it on null before, but that was because it wasn't done yet. Connect wallet. All right. Because that way, when they click to wave or they click to add an idea, then they're going to be connecting their MetaMask. So that's what they're connecting their wallet right there. All right. So I need to have that equals curly brackets. And then yeah, okay. So I had that done. Okay. And then where it says connect wave button on click connect wallet, maybe I should just change that to connect wallet, which would make more sense. All right, so connect wallet of that. That's done. Button's done. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Return. Oh, crap. Oh. See, this is why you got to do line by line. I messed it up because I was going ahead and I was thinking that this was the same. That's what happens when you try to rush. That's what happens. That's what happens. Well, that sucks. Okay. Yep. All right. Well, we're close. Basically, if you look at it, I looked at it and I thought it was the same thing. So I just changed it in haste instead of just doing what I was supposed to be doing. That's another problem. I have to get used to just being patient because I'll just rush through and finish things just because I don't want to do this anymore. So I messed that up. So return. So right here, I'm reading line by line. So I'm doing return, class name, main container, data container. Okay. Right there, I'm at high there. They're at high there. Then the next part after that one is wave button, which would be idea button for me, just because it's an idea and it's not a wave. So that's done. Class name idea button instead. On click null. Okay. Send me your idea. Okay. And that would be the same as send me a wave at me, right? So we had button here. Okay. At the button, I've got to add this thing here. So I got to get rid of this. I'm at the button right here. Current account. Okay, so what's happening right here now, I believe, is now it's checking if it's a current account and it's checking if we have our MetaMask connected. So I'm assuming that's what it's asking, or that's what I'm about to code. So I have that as a button. Now let's try that. It's going to be current account, question mark, null, colon. Okay, then I'm going to have down here, it's going to be a button that says, and I bet it's going to show up equals idea wave, idea button again, idea button on click equals, what is that? Connect wallet. And that's where we're talking about that's where I merged it. That's where I botched everything. I have that over there. Done. Then I have that section where it's saying connect wallet. Connect wallet, the command. Okay, cool. Underneath it, I have a button. Okay, that's good. Put that there. Come on now. What is that? And I've got a curly. Okay, and then here I've got to add like divisions. And if you've seen like, if you've done anything with like HTML or website development, you'll see something like that. All right, let's see about this. Bop, 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 bop. Let's see if this works. Okay, one more. There we go. Okay. Semicolon. I got to do brackets. All right. Let's copy this bad boy. Put it back in. Copy this. Put that in. I'm at 58 lines. I'm at 58 lines. Oh, okay. Anyway, so we did that. Use React Wallet. Okay, so the next part is, and I'll do this in the next part, I got to make sure everything looks good, and then I got to start looking at errors. Oh, cool. We only have one error? I can live with that. One error? Okay, I can live with that. I'll look at that. Where's my, oh, my camera's on? And I was in it. I totally zoned out. Okay, so let's see. All right. So let me know if you like that. If you're like, hey, listen, Doc, like this is not why I'm on this channel. Remember, more of the coding and everything to do with Ethereum, that's on the other channel, but I just wanted to show you again. Excuse me, some people were wondering what the new projects, what I was working on. I wanted to show you just on this channel what we're doing with Buildspace. And again, I'm just in the class right now. It's free. And I'm building out smart contracts and learning how to, you know, deploy things to the blockchain. And it's a really cool course. It's free. I'm about a week into it, but I'll be doing a lot of other things with it coming up. So if you like this kind of stuff, let me know in the comment section. If you're like, Doc, this is too much, just only talk about no code, let me know. The other channel is when I'm actually building nightly with code and learning those kind of things as well. So if you're interested, come on over there. If you're not and you have questions only on no code or what you're building or businesses, let me know in the chat right now. Or if you're watching a replay, let me know what you're working on and then I can help you. So again, thank you so much for taking the time, for hanging out today, wherever it is, whatever time it is there. Just appreciate you for working on your projects, getting to that next level. And we'll go from there. So again, everyone, I will see you next Wednesday. There's another video dropping tomorrow. I think it's going to be showing you after being on Fiverr, paying $200, what kind of app I got after paying someone, a dev for $200. So that's going to be tomorrow. No, not a problem. All right, everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I will see you all next week. And the new video drops tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow.